Guest with us.
Yes, we do.
Today. Yes, yes. Would you like to do the honors of the introduction?
We do have a very special guest. You can't see him yet. It's
Yeah.
like the big reveal. Yes, we have the new police chief of Elk Grove, Tim Albright, joining us on the set this morning. I promise you no serious interviews.
No serious.
All fun,
Awesome.
all fun.
Absolutely. Yes, please.
Okay, so now how do you two know each other?
Well, Lori, would you like to explain?
I'd love to explain. So we go way back, and this is just so fun because growing up in Elk Grove and now having a friend here as the new police chief in here today, got sworn in last night,
Right on.
an amazing ceremony, but our kids went to preschool together.
Aw.
And going even further back than that, his wife, who went to Elk Grove High School, Thundering Herd, was a year above me, so we've known each other for years and years and years before I ever even knew Tim.
That's so cool.
Can I interject for just a moment, though?
Yes.
Because what she didn't share is that her oldest and my oldest shared their first kiss. As I think.
I don't know if I really know this to be true.
I think they were 4, maybe 5 years old.
Wait a minute.
Complete
It was a little
innocence,
cheek
but
thing. A little cheek thing.
well, yeah, we never
my
had confirmation of it.
So her oldest son and your middle daughter?
Correct.
Who is
yeah.
now never going to speak to me again. Thank you for that.
And likewise.
Yes.
So what did you do when you found out that your baby girl
We probably shouldn't talk about it.
Yeah. Okay, well, let me ask it a different direction. Is one of her kids under surveillance right now?
Good question. Good question.
Again, I cannot confirm not, but he's a wonderful, wonderful kid. They refuse to even look at each other anymore.
Yeah,
They're at that
they
awkward
don't
age, so.
Teenagers, boy, girl.
exactly.
Oh,
they
yeah.
don't talk.
Well, because now it's awkward.
It's weird.
It's just awkward. And then
Absolutely.
especially with you two, you probably make it worse.
Yeah, well, we're awkward, they're awkward. It's all.
Yeah, so Tim, you have 3 kids. You want to give a little backstory, give a little family history? for
Sure,
these
yeah,
guys?
I'd love to. So, married to my wife, Christina, for 21 years. We have 3 children, Abby, 17, Haley, 14, and Travis, 12. And I've been an Elk Grove resident for the last 23 years. I was born and bred in the Bay Area and then made the trip to Sacramento and then Elk Grove. And boy, I'm so honored to be a part of that city and certainly serving in this role. It's been an amazing experience.
Yeah, and you were with the Elk Grove Police Department when it first got off the ground, so you've seen it come a long way, and Elk Grove has come such a long
Sure.
way.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about kind of the direction that it's going.
Yeah, so, obviously I came 23 years ago, and Lori was there long before that.
Excuse me.
A long time before that.
Not that long.
But, obviously the city has grown, the city continues to grow.
Yeah.
And, the police department itself, we're only 14 years old, we're still young. So I started with the Sheriff's Department, Sacramento County, and, long before that. So I spent my first 12 or so years there. And then the last 14 with the Elk Grove Police Department. It's been an amazing experience to be a part of that original formation and really bringing the department to where it is now with really highly dedicated and talented staff and an incredibly supportive community, of which Lori is a part of.
Go her.
For a long
For a long
time.
Last night at the ceremony, I shared the story with Tim when he first came in, but the city manager came up and talked about Tim for a little while and said, if you were to cut Chief Albright, which I don't recommend you do, but if you were to cut him, you would see that he bleeds Elk Grove. And my middle son looked at me, he was sitting next to me, he goes, "Are they going to cut him?" I'm like, no, that's not, no.
I was a little concerned as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably like, that's my future father-in-law.
Not being cut, not happening.
Okay.
But it's true, your ties to Elk Grove have grown stronger and stronger the longer you've been there.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm involved in sports in our town, from soccer to baseball to theater with my oldest.
Nice.
And it's a great place to live. It's a tremendous place to work for, and I'm so honored and humbled to have that
Now,
opportunity.
you brought up sports. Apparently, you have some sort of Sacramento Kings tie. What is the Kings tie?
Well, so I'd like to tell you that I actually played for the Kings, but that would be a complete lie. So before I got into law enforcement, I worked for the UC Davis Medical Center. I'm going back to the late 80s. And my assignment then was a coordinator of sorts, but I worked for the King's physician, which was Rick Martyr at the time. And so I had the opportunity to kind of coordinate all the care for the Kings as it relates to their injuries and MRIs and surgeries and such. So I got to know that group, and we're going way back to the Bobby Hurley, Spud Webb, Ralph Sampson, Olden Polynice, and so I did that for about 5 years. So it was a really neat experience to be able to interact with those folks outside of the hustle that's a part of the game and all that pomp and circumstance.
Yeah.
And some really neat experiences.
That's cool. That's very cool.
So you like the game of basketball?
I do like the game of basketball, not as much as baseball, though.
Not as much as baseball. Okay.
Baseball is my sport.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're into games. Are you into music at all?
Ooh, this is about to get awkward, I think.
Yes, we
Yes,
love
it is.
Because we're going to play a little game with you, or if you're up to it.
I am more than up to it.
You're up to it? Okay, well, we're going to have to change positions.